Hey friends, Hattie here. I am just checking in. I'm at the hotel right now. We're staying at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa for the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, and I am stopping into the hospitality room to kind of just check it out. I want to do some really good pictures for my team of the swap cards that are on the board, and so I thought I'd check in with you guys. I posted that we are heading to Florida for Disney World incentive trip, and then I never checked back in. But what happened was I realized that I have been doing stories, which is not something that I typically do. And I was inspired to do it by a friend of mine who always posts these awesome videos and pictures of just daily life with her boys, and I love it. And so I thought it'd be fun to try. And so I'm posting pretty consistently some stories, and it's a lot of work. I did not realize how much work it was. Maybe it's a lot of work because I'm not used to it, and it's kind of like a learning curve. But anyways, I've been posting stories to my personal page thinking that I was sharing it. Then I shared it to Instagram, and I thought that it was sharing here to my business page, but I guess it's not. So if you want to see what we've been up to here, then definitely go and check out my, I guess they're called reels or stories or whatever, over on IG under Honeybee Stampers. I can't figure out how to share it over to this page. But anyways, I wanted to pop on and just say hi and show you guys what the hospitality room is. So whenever you go on a Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, they always have a room, a designated room somewhere on the property. So if it's a cruise, then it would be one of the rooms on the cruise ship that you could go to every single day, check in, spin the wheel to get prizes, socialize, meet up with people. So it's a really fun thing that they do. And so this is our hospitality room, and if it's a land-based trip, then it's gonna be like this room that I'm getting ready to show you. So every day there's been treats, refreshments, and stuff like that. It's always different and exciting, but let me just flip my camera around so I can share with you guys what it's like, just a little sneak peek. So this is the hotel. The hotel is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. I've never stayed here before, probably won't stay here again. So I'm really grateful to Stampin' Up! For allowing us to be here. But they've got this little refreshment port right here for you. And you guys, these drinks are delicious. I wish I had like 10 canisters. I could just take this back with me. So they've got lemonade, best lemonade ever. And then Island Fruit Punch, so good. And then of course some water. And water costs an arm and both your legs here at Disney World. So if you don't have your own water, this is such a nice treat to be able to come here and just kind of get refreshed. So this is the entrance into the hospitality room, and this is our treat for today. So yesterday they had a table full of candy, and I stocked up on it before we hit the parks. But today's treat, as you guys can see, are these delicious Mickey bars. And then they've got these fruit ones for those crazy people who don't like the chocolate bars. And then they've also got these sandwiches. I just had a sandwich for the first time this morning. Sandwiches are delicious. Okay, so it just lets you know that this is for Stampin' Up! People. Here's our little Orlando sign. And when you walk into the room, you'll see that they've got some sample projects here. And I took still shots of these already and posted it over onto my team page so that they could get a close-up of some sneak peeks. Well, let me actually show you a couple. So these are sneak peek projects made with brand new product that hasn't even been released yet. So that's one of the exciting things that we get to do, is have access to that, up and coming sneak peeks. So there's some holiday stuff that's coming out, you guys can see. Fun. So all of my team members on the Beehive, I posted still shots for them. And then if you pan around, well, before I keep going, this little area right here, those are the wheels. Every incentive trip I've ever been on, there's always a wheel, and you spin that wheel, and then you get to pick a prize. And so I already spun this morning, but I'm just going to show you guys. Isn't this such a cute wheel? I wish I had one of these for myself. But they've got the different little cards on there that correspond with these cards here. And so whichever one you land on, then you get to the prize that's in that basket. And so, let me give you guys some more sneak peeks here. Here's a new stamp set that's going to be coming out. Coordinating dies. Looks like a lot of people chose the die or won the die, and then some designer series paper. And actually, you're so good. Thank you. Okay, so he just showed me that they've got it laid out here. So here's the designer series paper. They're very rich colors. Okay, so that's just the other side of that. Let me put that in. Are there 3 sheets of each? Are there 3 of each? Wow. Okay, typically there's 2 sheets of each, and looks like there's 3 here. So here's one side, there's another, and then we've got, yep, look at, those are pumpkins. Those are really pretty. Pumpkins, and then we've got these like a wilderness bird scene, and then I'm assuming this is the other side of that. It is. And then this is just a very kind of neutral. I like those kind of designer series papers because I can always do so much with it. And this must be the other side. Yep. So instead of 2 sheets of each, there's 3 sheets. That's interesting. I wonder if that is how it is. He just said yes. So, oh, and here are the dies, you guys. Here's the stamp set. So I actually chose the dies today. If you land on this, then you get to pick whatever you want. Otherwise, if you land on these, then it's like stamp set, dies, DSP, you get it, right? So anyways, that's the stamp set. Those are the dies. I picked the dies. And yeah, and someone's spinning right now. Lucky winner. Okay, so there's that. And let's see what else. More sneak peek stuff. So exciting. And then we had a presentation when the second day that we were here. And in the presentation, they call it general session, and what they do there is they kind of talk about the state of Stampin' Up! And they share a product demonstration. So this was the product demonstration that they shared. So you can see the dies here, the designer series paper, some of the projects that they made, and then they showed us how they cut the paper up to be able to create all those cards like that. I love that card. That's so pretty. Oh, they also gave us some tips on technique, how to shade. And this is actually from the paper, it looks like, or maybe it's colored. I don't know. These concept artists are so amazing, you never know. I know this one right here for sure was a technique using our sponge daubers. And so they did a little demonstration with that. And that's what that is. They also tell us where the next incentive trip is. And I did post that already. It's to Costa Rica. So next year it's going to be to Alaska. The year after is going to be Costa Rica. So that's super exciting. Now, here we go with the swaps. These are really fun. I'm just going to pan really quickly so you guys can see all of these fun swaps. I'm in here to snap some still photos for my team members so that they can get a chance to, you know, copy case, all that kind of thing. So there's that. We got some 3D, so that's always fun. And then here are the swaps for from the different demonstrators. So this is the first incentive trip that I did not participate in making a card swap. Usually I do, where, you know, I have to create 25 cards and then they swap them for you, and then you come back and you pick up a bag with 25 different swaps. With Sterling's birthday, oh, you guys, I love that. That's in the new catalog right now. You can buy that right now, and I love that. Anyways, with Sterling's birthday, end of year for school, we had like so much going on. I just couldn't add making these swap cards. And so I'm going to do the next best thing. I'm going to come in and snap some pictures and be able to case them. And if you're not familiar with casing, it's copying and sharing everything. So here's a few more. And if you're on my team, like I said, I'll be in here snapping some single shots for you guys. So stay tuned. I'll be posting those hopefully tonight. This whole keeping up with the stories and such is like a full-time job, it feels like. But it's been really fun. Hi guys, how are you? Good, how are you? Hello. Okay, and then if you have questions or anything, oh, this is cool. If you have questions or anything, you can just come to the desk and ask, and they're so helpful. But that's it. So you can plan to meet up with your other team members. One of my team members is here, actually. I need to get with her, Kimberly, or you can meet up with your friends. So the incentive trip is earned by all demonstrators who earn it all over the different markets. And so we've got people here from Australia and New Zealand and Europe, the South Pacific. So it's really fun to get to see people. This trip is a little bit different. I'm going to go outside for a second. This trip is a little bit different than a typical Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, I feel like, because we don't get to see each other quite as much because everybody is like it's Disney World. So you're gone doing all the Disney things. And if you watch any of my stories, you know that my little guy has been living his best life here at Disney World, and we're here for it. We love, love, love it. He's actually back at the hotel room sleeping. So I snuck out to do these pictures in this little video and to touch base with you guys. So I'm excited. I hope this summer will die down a little bit. I'll be able to get on and create and craft for all of you, and see some of you soon. So take care, you guys. I hope you're having a great day. Bye.